Ollie, thank you. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will take the field first. And now for the first time in this one, Mekhi Danzy. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Biletnikoff Awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him try to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretch them side to side, and it can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
Jones wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On the snap, it's Croma. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Well, there are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on fourth down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
The Noles are flying down the field. The run inside. It's Croma.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Jones to throw. They're all over it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Second down, going to throw it. Got the quick pass.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Noles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll run it. It's Croma. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer The back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Turns it upfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Powers forward. And he surges across the line. Touchdown Seminoles!
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David, and I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
They come to the line with a minute to play in the opening quarter. Sets his feet. It's Croman Hope. It's complete to the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
And that's the start you need on offense, right? The opening drive of the game, your defense allows a touchdown, so you got to come out firing. And it's good news to see the quarterback dialed in. Good read, good timing, accurate throw. It's a big-time completion, but still work to be done. This offense obviously would like to answer that touchdown with one of their own.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in down the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. Touchdown Bulls. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Croma. Got room at the 35. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Jones wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Caught on the RPO. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers.
Pick off! What a play by this defense! Breaks into the open. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's so important when a safety drops that he takes the right angles. You see those receivers flying across his face. He's got to go meet the ball and the receiver a lot of times at the same time. Great break. Great job getting to the football and then securing it. A lot of times you're like, oh, man, catch it, catch it, catch it. I don't have the best safety.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. Still looking for a man. Across the 25, he's got room. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. And when I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air, but now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything today.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll ride him again. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Rushes on, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Bunch formation for these receivers. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Right side, it's Ashley.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And the Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. They'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Croma. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Croma.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Look out! He's on the move. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. At the 40, there he goes. Turns it on down the left side. Takes it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
That defense defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Jones to throw. He's open on the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Quick give. It's Kroma. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Left side is Bell. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Reels it in. On the move at the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Running the red zone. It's Singleton. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
The Bulls use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Jones wants to throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Brought down at the 8-yard line as he took that interception back inside the 10 to set up this offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to the counter. Powers through the defender. FSU calling its second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on third and long with the run, and nothing doing. Florida State calls its third and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. They get him on the ground late in. They have the first down at the 41. Scanning the field is Croman Hope. He lets one fly deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He wants to throw it. Still looking. Touchdown, USF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Second down, gonna throw it. Finds his big tight end. That should be the final play of the first half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's lead things off with Houston taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the USF head coach at the half. The first half was okay, even though they've got a lead. He understands the ACC season opener, conference opener, they've got to be even better in the third quarter. He said there's some things we can clean up, some positives we can build on, but their intensity has to remain strong here to start the second half.
Holly, thank you. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Grab behind the line. It's Ashley. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Long way to go on second down. Quarterback changing the play. Hits inside. It's Croma. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at half.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. As we check in with Holly.
Hey guys, down on the USF sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other, keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping his eyes downfield. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hope. He's going to take off. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he's
snared outside, and he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Bulls are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulls! And the punishment has been extended. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Jones to throw. Got his man down the middle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Tight end getting vertical. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to...
Snags it, and there's running room. The 20. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. The Bulls use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. From the gun, it's Singleton. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Needs it here on 4th down. Rush right in his face. Touchdown, Florida State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And they'll try to tack on 2. He'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first. And the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, down on the USF sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass, it's Croman Hope. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for room. The coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Bell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Burrowing for yardage. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to get there. He needed 2 yards, but he just got 1, and the defense comes up with a stop. Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25, barking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Bulls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Looking for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the field goal unit is on the field. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Making the adjustment. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Jones to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. Wide open spaces. The 10, all the way. Touchdown, Noles.
And that is exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Ivory. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Working the ground game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Sets his feet. It's Croman Hope. Out wide left, it's Rogers. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Third and short now from their own 48. The fake wants to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Quarterback gets the first down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
I tell you what, I love having a quarterback that trusts himself, that knows in a big situation in the fourth quarter, he can take off and still take care of the football, get a big first down, continue to put this offense in a good position to succeed.
And they're not on the same page there.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Trying to get the corner. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.